Hey guys, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's video, overlanding gear, mods, and do-it-yourself, I'm going to be reviewing the Cliq chair. Let me bring it a little closer here so you can see it. The Cliq chair. You guys may have heard of these things. I actually saw them. I've seen them quite a bit online, and I've always been really interested in them because the thing is, they say they're about the size of a water bottle. Now, I mean, let's be honest, this is a pretty big water bottle. But honestly, it's about 3.4 inches across and then about 12 inches tall when it's folded down. So this will easily fit in my drawer system. It'll easily fit in a backpack. It's about 3.5 pounds, so it's a little heavy for like actual backpacking unless you want the comfort. I mean, here's the thing. My Marchway chair that I've reviewed before is super light. And it's a little bit smaller than this, but it's a lot harder to set up. It just takes a lot longer. You gotta fold out the aluminum legs. There's a lot of stuff you've gotta do. It's really involved. So that's why I'm really excited about this chair. So today I'm going to check this chair out from top to bottom. I'm going to show you opening. I'm going to show you setup. I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. All right, guys. So before we dive too far in, though, I did want to touch on my four partners really quick. Overland Addict has some awesome tons of overlanding gear. You should definitely go down in the description, click on the link to check him out. Last US Bags makes some amazing quality overlanding bags just for us, like awesome. The guy that owns the company is an overlander. I've talked to him on multiple occasions. He's a super cool guy. So definitely check them out as well down below. And then More Overland Expo. They are a Midwest Overlanding Expo that is going to be happening in February of 2021. Right now the tickets aren't even available, so if you click the link below, it will take you to their Facebook event where you can pre-register. That way you can be notified when the event happens. And then last but not least, Northology Adventures. They do custom guided events, and they also have a free digital magazine about overlanding. So click that link below, go to their website, and subscribe to the magazine so that you can get that totally free. Again, that's all I wanted to say on that, so let's dive into the Cliq chair review. Alright guys, apologies if you can hear the frogs in the background. It is dead of summer in Indiana, and I'm right by a pond. And it's really awesome, but the frogs are not cooperating with the whole video shoot thing, so we'll just have to bear with them. Now I'm going to show you the opening of the Cliq chair. I've done this several times. I've sat in it before, and I have to say I'm really impressed so far. So without saying anything else or biasing you any further, I want to show you how easy this is to set up. So again, keep in mind a lot of those chairs that are either really huge that just fold out in half like a director style chair, like my Coleman chair that I've done a review of before. Super comfortable, but very large. They take up a ton of room, tons more room than this. My Marchway chair, which is a similar chair to this, but aluminum, the one where you have to like actually pull the legs out, you have to attach the mesh to the chair. It's not already attached like this one. Super light, a little bit smaller, probably takes 2 or 3 times as long to set up, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So now let's see the Cliq chair. So basically there's this Velcro strap that goes around it that holds it all together. They do have carrying bags, but they're sold separately, so just so you know. So you basically undo the Velcro strap, grab one of the legs, and it just pops itself open. And then you're already most of the way there, okay? So then all that you have to do now, there are these little holes on the back of the legs here. Let me show you. And just like a tent or anything else, you pull them up until they click. Hence why it's called a Cliq chair, right? Now the back part has 2 clicks to it. So it has 2 little buttons that pop out here. One there and then one down there. So the front, 1 click, back, 2 clicks. Here's the other one. But like that's literally what I just did there, even walking up to show you guys and getting close, that was everything. And then this thing is ready to go. And at first, you know, I've seen a couple of other people's reviews of these things, and I was a little bit nervous because they said no matter what you do, you can't sit in them. It like throws you out of the chair. It's just not very comfortable. Again, I've sat in this a few times, and I'm on some pretty uneven ground, right? But it has a pretty wide base to it. And it actually, you can lean back in it, and it's really comfortable, and it kind of flexes, which I've seen people say too, like, oh my gosh, this thing flexes. It's not stable. It's not good to sit in. But the more that I did research and from talking to the Cliq people, that's actually intended. It's to give you a little bit of flex. It's not supposed to be super rigid. It's supposed to be more comfortable and let you sort of lean back. So you can lean, you know, all the way back. I can sit forward. I'm not being thrown out of the chair. It's also taller than my Marchway chair. So that was one of my other concerns, was with it being an automatic folding out chair, I thought I'd be on the ground, right? That's the biggest advantage to my Coleman director's chair, is that it sits really high, it's got a table on it, it's got some nice features. But again, it's you know, 3 feet by 1.5 feet. So if you have the space, that's great. If you don't, and you want something that'll fit in a drawer or a backpack, this thing is awesome. And I'm telling you, it's super comfortable. It'll hold up to 300 pounds. It's just a great little chair. I'm actually super excited about it. So now I'm going to take it down. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to fold up, because sometimes things are easy to put up, but then they're a pain in the butt to take down. Watch how easy this is to put away. So the same sort of thing, right? It's just like anything you've ever worked with, these little click buttons. You push in the button, you push it down, right? You just go around the ones with 2, push in the button, push in the other button, slide them down. That's it. So you're just pushing in these buttons and sliding these little arms down. That's all you have to do. There's 4 of them, right? I'm done already. On the very bottom of the chair here, there's a button in the middle. This is what actually locks the clicking mechanism into place. You push that button and the legs collapse. And then basically, you're just folding it up. I push the material in the middle because I think that just sort of helps it stay small. But then that's it. I fold it up, you wrap your Velcro around it, and you're done. Right? So just like that, I'm done. I'm back to the beginning. So I will say, I mean, you just saw how fast that was. I mean, what are we talking, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that? Super, super fast. Super small footprint. For an overlander, I actually think this is a fantastic option because due to its slightly heavier weight, right, you don't want to necessarily be carrying it in a backpack unless you just really want some convenience and quick setup. Like if you stop a lot or, you know, go to sites and stuff and you see things and want to sit in a chair. I don't know whether that makes sense or not, but then it might make sense, but it is a lot of weight for a backpacker. However, for an overlander like me that is looking to save space and weight really, but still have something that's comfortable and really easy to set up at camp, this thing's a great option. So again, my thoughts on this thing are that it's awesome. It's probably my favorite all-around chair right now. I think the Coleman director's chair is slightly more comfortable, but it should be. It's, you know, you could lay 10 of these things down, you know, next to each other and that's how big the director's chair is. So, you know, you got to have your trade-offs. But I think for the quickness of setup, for the ease, the comfort of the thing, I think this is going to be my new go-to chair. So anyways, hope that was helpful for you guys. I will put a link down in the description below to the chair so that you can go check it out. It is an affiliates link, so if you click on it, I might get a couple cents, but I appreciate you guys checking it out. And again, hope this information was helpful. If you don't already, click the subscribe button below. Subscribe to the channel. I do gear reviews, I do overlanding videos, I do podcasts / vlogs every week. And especially if you're into Nissans and Xteras and stuff, I do a ton of content around Xteras. So anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.